Hello, everyone. This is Imperial Derp bringing you the start of a new series, actually. This was just a game of me on Black Ops Zombies. I was on Kino der Toten, and I know I wasn't really going for anything. I was just kind of chilling out, doing whatever. But yeah, this will be a multi-part series, and as you can probably tell by the title, it'll be all about Would You Rathers. Would You Rathers, in case you didn't know, it's kind of like Would you rather do this or this, and then you answer, and then like, that's all it really is. And I love Would You Rather's. They're awesome. They are very awesome. So I've surfed the web and searched for the greatest Would You Rather's out there. And I'll just be asking you guys all the Would You Rather's and see what you guys think of them. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first one is, would you rather freeze to death or boil to death? Now, this is kind of interesting because it involves death, but obviously freeze to death or boil to death. And see, I feel like I would rather boil to death. And this is my reasoning behind that. So, freezing to death. I feel like that would be a very long, grueling process that would take a long time because, like, yeah, well, this is what I see when freezing to death. You are like stuck in the Arctic wilderness, and you don't have like a coat or something, and you're just frozen, and you pretty much fall asleep and don't wake up because you're frozen. That's what I see. I see that as a very long, very painful process. But with boiling to death, I feel like that's just like quick-ish. Like, yeah, it'll be extremely hot for that like 30 seconds, but after that 30 seconds, you're probably dead. That's what I'm going to assume. I may have my facts slightly wrong there, but that is just what I assume with that. So, personally, boiling to death, sounding pretty good compared to freezing to death. So yeah, that's my take on that. The next one, would you rather forget who you are or forget who everyone you know is? Now that is very, very interesting. So, forgetting who you are, you don't remember anything about yourself. You're a complete stranger to yourself, but you remember everyone around you. So, yeah. The next one is you remember who you are 100%, but you have no idea who any of the people around you are. They're just complete strangers to you and all that stuff. So, personally, I would probably rather forget who I am, because if I forgot who I am and I knew all the people around me, then they could easily just tell me like, "Oh yeah, you're this guy who likes this, and your grades are this, and your friends are this and that." That's probably what I would do. I think I would forget who I am. So like, but if you forgot who everyone else was, you just be like all alone. Like you would be the legit version of Forever Alone. But maybe what I'm guessing, I'm guessing the other people would remember you though. So I guess you could just be like, "Hey, who are you? I forgot who you are. Can you tell me?" Like, actually, Yeah, I had like a little pause there to think about it for a sec. I would still stand by my choice of forgetting who I am, because then I could very quickly, like, be told it all, and then it would be back on track. So yeah, that's what I would do. All right, the next one, be a professional. Would you rather be a professional athlete or a professional singer? And to me, this is very simple to me. Very simple. I would so much rather be a professional singer. Like so much rather. Like it's not even a contest for me. And this is because honestly, it may sound slightly greedy, but like the fame and money side, like think about that. Like if you are a professional athlete, you could get a couple $1 million and you would have a good 5 to 7 year career, I guess I'll say. But then after that, you're done. And most professional athletes, they go bankrupt within like 10 years of like going off their professional tour, air quotes, because you can't really see my air quotes. And yeah, they usually end up going bankrupt unless they're like filthy stinking rich because the lifestyle after the professional athlete, they're unused to it, so they don't necessarily really know what to do with their life. But with a pro singer or a professional musician, I'll just say Katy Perry. I'm pretty sure just about everyone knows who Katy Perry is. They get millions upon millions upon millions of dollars, like an insane amount of money, more than you could ever really imagine. And in order like to get the money, it's all on you pretty much. Like yeah, professional athlete it is, but there could be other people like holding you back. Say you're a quarterback. You could be a second string quarterback, and there could be that first string quarterback holding you back. Like that sort of thing. That person would be preventing you from doing stuff. But with a professional singer, you are the person to create your songs, to create your albums, to put them on iTunes, to sell them out, to go on tour. It's all on you. It's all your choice. And plus, the fame is slightly better. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of athletes and stuff, a bunch of athlete fanatics, like football fanatics, like say the Super Bowl, or World Cup fanatics. World Cup is soccer, if you didn't know. But singers are just so well known and so famous. So it does sound kind of greedy, but I think that's kind of what the question is about. It's a fame and fortune kind of question, and it definitely for me, singer, all the way, no contest. All right, the next one: never play video games again, or never listen to music again. Whoa, that's pretty tough, actually. To some, that's a completely super, super easy question. Like, a bunch of people would say never play video games again because they probably don't play video games anyway. But for someone like me, I play video games daily, and I listen to music almost daily. But that is really, really tough. I would definitely miss both. Oh, man. That's actually a really, really tough one. And the thing is, like, for some people, it's super, super easy. Like, oh, I would never listen to music again because I don't really listen to music that much, and I play video games a lot, like a lot. Like, what if you're like an MLG, a Major League Gamer? I bet they would pick never listen to music again in a heartbeat. But for me, like, I guess I'll say never play video games again because music, like, I just love music so much, like. It's awesome. And if I never played another video game again, yeah, I would be sad and a lot more bored. But if I could never listen to music again, I would probably almost go mad. Just because music is... I just love music. Who doesn't really love music? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Very interesting. Alright. Would you rather be 20 feet tall or 12 inches tall? That's also very, very interesting. 20 feet tall, you'd be insane. Like, everyone will be able to see you. You'd have to watch where you're walking. You'd be squishing things left and right unless you were super, super careful. But then if you were 12 inches tall, I bet you'd be very easily forgotten because you're just so little. And you wouldn't really be able to do much. Well, I guess if you were 20 feet tall, you wouldn't really be able to do much either. Like, you wouldn't really be able to, like, play sports because you'd be so big or so little. I guess you could be like a pool ball or something. A pool ball. What a great, great sport decision. I don't know. Maybe you could play like some weird form of ping pong if you were 12 inches tall. I guess I'm gonna go with 12 inches tall, just because if you were that tall, like 20 feet tall, you would just get in the way. You would just be a nuisance to everyone. Like, no one would necessarily really like you just because you're so tall and you're always in the way and you're probably always breaking stuff, and it would just get in the way, honestly. So 12 inches tall, definitely doing that one. So yeah, this video is wrapping up. This is the first episode of the new season. If you guys did enjoy this kind of thing, it's kind of interesting. You know, I like it. I get to like show my opinion and stuff and get to hear your guys' opinion. Please give it a like in the little like thing down below the video. And if you really like my videos and you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button right above the top left hand corner of the video. It really means a lot. So yeah, I kind of like the series. I hope it turns out really, really well. I will be doing like brand new Would You Rather's. Probably not every day. Maybe every day. I don't really know. but I will be doing like different questions every single time. And yeah, I say goodbye.